Hmm. I think I've gone a bit silly with the streaming, but probably just need to be 1080p 60, but there we go. Let's do a new game. Mudlark, noun, a person who scavenges in river mud for objects of value. London, UK. Home of Danger Mouse. Found anything decent, Vincent? Not really. A lot of stems, but nothing patterned. I found a reasonable clay pipe bowl. Cool, man. This weather is getting atrocious, though. Yeah, I think we should head to the pub soon. My hands are freezing. What are we gonna find in the last second? Oh. For centuries, people have been coming here to the banks of the River Thames to try their luck at uncovering treasures from the mud and the filth. These people, like us mudlarkers as we are known, have found all sorts of things down here, from valuable jewels to suits of armour, statues of Roman deities, and other such wonders. But these days, pickings are few and far between. I'm more likely to prick my finger on a hypodermic needle than uncover a musket. It's been another fun day of mudlarking, but we've only got a few broken clay pipes to show for it. The wind is really starting to pick up. We should probably think of heading off now. There's a cold bite to the air and the tide will be rising soon. Would you like a tutorial? We'll have a tutorial. Mudlarks, use your mouse cursor to interact with the world around Winston. Right-clicking the mouse button will change your active cursor, while left-clicking on areas of the game world will allow Winston to interact with his environment based on which cursor is selected. Click next to find out. Ooh. About cursors. The 5 active cursors Mudlarks: walk, look, interact, talk. The 5th cursor will show you your currently selected inventory item. Next is your inventory settings, blah 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 blah. Left, settings on the right. Okie dokie. Have a look around the foreshore, and when you're ready, walk over and talk to Vincent. Enjoy! Let's look at Winston. Put on a few pounds lately, haven't we all, Winston? Haven't we all? Now, is there a hotspot detection thing or not? Yes. Exit. The Thames. Let's have a look at the Thames. The mighty River Thames, the heart of London for centuries. Who knows what secrets are contained in its farthest depths? Ooh, a buoy. It's a large yellow buoy nestled into the foreshore. It's Vincent, my friend and fellow mudlarker. Further down the shore, see nothing special about it. We could try walking off further down the shore and see what he says. Have I got any... Oh, how do I get to my inventory? Oh, that's a bit... A clay pipe and broken clay pipe stems. I'll look at those first. The fruits of mudlarking. It's an old clay pipe. Stem's broken off, but it's in pretty good shape for something that's about 400 years old. Some broken old clay pipe stems. I already have about 100 of these at home, so I'll probably leave these here when I head back. We should really be heading back now. It's not safe to mudlark when the tide's coming in. Oh, what was that we picked up? Let's talk to Vincent, shall we? Getting pretty cold out here. Yeah, I think we should probably head back now. Well, behind you, did you see that shooting star? Damn, missed it. It was pretty quick. Anyway, it's a shame we didn't find anything monumental today. One day, Winnie, one day we'll find something big. I know it. Fingers crossed, a nice Roman jug perhaps. Wouldn't that be grand? Maybe even worth a few grand. Okay, let's go to the pub. Just taking it all in. Come on, Slowpoke. Meet you at the pub. Oh, oh! There was a sparkly. What a view. He's gonna see the sparkly. It was just here. Just here. He's seen it. What's that? Ooh. Wait for me. Mudlarks. Two days later. Well, my love, I better be going to work now, I suppose. What are you going to do today? I think I might call Vince and ask if he wants to go mudlarking again. He only went a couple of days ago. I know, but he really found something last time. What did he find? All you guys seem to find are those shitty broken pipes. You mean historical, fascinating, incredibly broken clay pipes? Of course. All I can say is if Vincent had a girlfriend to give it to, she would be a happy lass. Why? It's a piece of jewellery, a locket. From what I briefly saw of it, it looks to be made of gold and looks very old. Why can't you ever find anything like that for me? A nice brooch or something. But look at all these beautiful clay pipes and ceramics I've found for you. Yes, my love, they're great. But yes, so he found actual jewellery? That is incredible. It's amazing. Sorry, I really have to be going now. Jerry will be on my case if I'm late. Okay. I left you a muffin on the table. Enjoy your leisurely day. Oh, nice, thanks. Wish I had a week off work too. See you tonight. Have a good day. You too. See you later. Slide? I might take this muffin before I forget. Oh yeah, look at it. It looks revolting. Blueberry, not my favourite. I'll have it later. Blueberry's delicious. What I really want is a full English. What better way to start my holiday than a newspaper and a greasy fried breakfast? I'll give Vincent a call when I'm there. I wouldn't mind another mudlarking session today, and I need to hear more about this locket. Can't believe one of us actually found something that could be genuinely valuable down there. Speak of the devil, it's Vincent calling. Right, mate? Hey, man. What's up? What are you doing right now? Not much, I was going to have some breakfast. You want to come mudlarking with me? I was actually going to ask you the same thing. This locket's incredible, we need to have another look down there. Have you found out anything else about the locket? I've shown a couple of people and they both think that it's made out of gold. Really? Really? The chain is missing. But I have this crazy feeling that if we search around where I found the locket, we might find it. That's a long shot. But worth a look. Definitely. How old do you think the locket is? It's hard to say. There aren't any maker's marks on it or anything. Nothing at all. Nope. The only thing unusual about it is that there's a bit of a groove on the back of it. Maybe we could take someone who might be able to tell us more about it. That's a great idea. What do you think about the photos inside? Photos look genuinely old. They definitely do. I wonder who they are. Not a clue. All we have at the moment is that they're an older woman and a younger woman. It's fascinating, isn't it, to try and imagine who those people are. Ah, the joys of mudlarking, uncovering these stories. I really want to find out who they are, but I'll tell you more about that later. Whatever the story, we found something that's actually valuable in monetary terms. Hell yeah! What do we do next? So what should we do? Meet me down the river in an hour at the entrance. We'll take it from there. Should I bring anything? Please bring your metal detector. We can search the area around where I found that locket and hopefully we can find the chain. Or more lockets. Indeed. Isn't it exciting? We finally found something. It is so great. Even if we don't find anything else, we need to take this locket somewhere to be examined. Totally. I'm sure someone will help us find some more info about it. Hang up. Please say he just hangs up and doesn't say bye. Cool, man. See you in a bit. Please remember to bring the metal detector. I'm going to definitely forget to bring the metal detector. No problem. I'll get it now. See you soon. Cheers. See ya. I can find the metal detector. We had a robbery lately, and ever since then, Laurie has gone mad with security, hiding things away. I have no idea where she's put it. Oh, good. Right. Let's just do a save-a-rooney. Start. And I'm just going to check that audio. The audio seems a bit low for me. Alright, let's read. Oh. Look at the newspaper. Old newspaper, can I pick it up? Already read it, there's nothing much interesting there. Just keep it so Laurie can do the crossword, she loves them. K-pop poster. My girlfriend is not happy that this is on the wall, but old habits die hard. Berry poster. I would sell one of my internal organs to see this man in concert. Got bad news for you, buddy. So I keep my treasures, fossils and things found while mudlarking. Halgrund, my beloved teddy bear. Halgrund. This little fellow has travelled me all over the world. I've had him since I was little. 2 bags of milk. So I keep the tea bags and long life milk packets. Saves time instead of going to the kitchen. Okay. It's a book about goldfish care. Nippy was ill recently and this book pointed me to the right direction of the medicine I needed. My dear fish Nippy, I've had him for about 10 years now. Crikey. Nothing more soothing than sitting and watching this little chap swim around in his leafy surroundings. Was that a thing? Yes, people who tap in the glass of fish tanks. Yeah. Oh. Disturbs the fish. Yes. Hello, Nippy. Probably take this back to the library. Not right now. Right. What else have we got? Handbag. Oh, he's always leaving her handbags everywhere. The girl can't have enough of them, apparently. I don't think she'd appreciate me rummaging around in a bag. Oh. Oh well. Let's have a look then. Didn't need much persuading there. Water bottles, makeup, and a small selection of coins. She won't mind if I borrow a couple of pounds. Dosh! We've got Dosh, man! I've stolen enough for my girlfriend for the moment. In the rubbish bin. Standard rubbish bin, one that I generally forget to empty. Nothing to note in here, banana peels and used tissues. Roadie. You are the messy garden at the back of our flat. This vase was given to Laurie as a birthday present. Drawers. Old bills and paperwork, various odds and ends. The drawer is locked and contains a few of our valuables. Since the robbery a few months ago, Laurie keeps expensive items and electronic things in here. It's going to be in here then, isn't it? But it's locked. Dirty sock. Dirty sock. It's from here, it's not pretty. The laundry can wait. Okay, well let's look in these other drawers. Nothing in here I need. Can we take this drawer out to get to this one? Because, you know. Right, so I need the keys, and let's should leave that for a more private moment. Try not to carry him around too much at my age. He will give me strange look. It's my MP3 player. I haven't got many songs of it at the moment. Just a few tracks of incidental music I've been working on for a friend's project. Yeah. He's got an Oyster card. I need this to travel around London. Right, okay, so we need... There's nothing under there. We used to store some things there, but then they got all mouldy, so not anymore. Dirty bed sheets. I only must wash them. Right, so where? If I'm sitting down right now. Let's open the treasure box and see if the keys are in there. Let's have a closer look. Shark tooth gypsum. Type crystal desert rose gypsum. It's supposed to have healing properties, but I don't really believe in that new age crap. Oh look, a drawer key. Here it is, key for the drawer. Oh, he really outdoes herself with the security measures. I keep selecting that. The shea root pipe from the 19th century. It was a gift from a good friend. I'm going to remove it from the case. No pipe stems. Sure, the Thames is littered with thousands of them, but I still like to keep a few. Some of these are only over 4,000 years old. Trilobites. This is a fossil of a type of trilobite called Elrathia. This example is around 500 million years old. Jeez. Gypsum. Fossilized shark tooth, several hundred million years old. Jeez. Spinosaurus tooth. I only paid £7 for this in a shop in Edinburgh. Something tells me that perhaps this is in fact the tooth of a dog. Fossil of an ammonite, very common but nice. Thames is full of old broken ceramics and pottery from the last few hundred years. Whilst they're absolutely worthless, I like to keep a few of the prettier pieces. Right. Let's use the old key on the old drawer. That did the trick. It is unlocked. Here's the metal detector. Seems extreme to put this in the locked drawer. Still, after the robbery, it's good to keep this stuff hidden away. A few other things in here, an old CD player, some hard drives and cameras. Here it is, my metal detector. I'm not entirely sure why this is locked in the valuables drawer. It only cost £10. Certainly is useful though. Vincent and I have found a few old coins using this down on the Thames. Oh, that's good. Oh, and he closed it. Did he lock it though? Damn it. Let's put the... No. I'm gonna put the key back on. Get my Sierra points. Okay, can't. Let's do another savey save. Oh, cold. Right. Get out of here, man. After a surprisingly smooth tube journey. Where am I? Well, the grand looking door. Oh, Pidgey. One of London's feathered citizens. Not normally a bird I'd be chasing after. There. Oh, it's Vincent. Vincent, my friend and fellow Mudlark. Hey, man. Winnie! Good timing, I just got here. Yeah, I took the tube. No dramas on the Northern Line today. That makes a change. You okay? You look a little tired. So, I'm okay. I just didn't get much sleep last night. Vincent looks a bit weary and almost troubled. I think I'll ask him when we get to the shore. Did you bring along the metal detector? Sure did. Despite Laurie locking it away, I managed to find it. I'm gonna have a cup of tea now as well. Heh, that girl. Let's put this baby to use then. Let's see if we can uncover something else. This locket is the real deal. I really hope there's something else there. The chain or even more lockets. Jet, my phone is ringing. It's probably Laurie. Just go ahead and I'll meet you down there. Okay, man. See you in a bit. Let's find some treasure, bitches. Hello? Hey. Just giving you a quick call to see I'll be late home tonight. Drinks with the girls after work. Okay, no worries. I'll probably head out with Vince for a few beers after we finish mudlarking anyway. Cool, well, have a good time. Thanks, you too. Hope you find some treasures. Me too. See you later. Bye bye. No, you hang up. No, you. I better catch up with Vincent. Swing your arm. Where has he got to then? I'll call him on his mobile. Oh no, he's vanished. Gone straight to voicemail. Perhaps he's out of battery or something. Oh well, he must be around here somewhere. Have a look for... I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. Nothing bad will have happened to old Vincent. It's not looking good for Vincent. Ah, wait. What? Vincent's not here either. This is weird. I saw him going through the entrance of the foreshore. There's no way we could have passed each other. The way into the foreshore is also the only way out. Better try his number again. Voicemail again. Vincent! Vince! Really can't work out where he's gone. He seems to have completely disappeared. Perhaps there's a way off the beach that I don't know about. Good morning. Hi there. This man looks like a scientist. I don't know what he's doing here. I'll ask him if he's seen Vincent. Excuse me, may I have a word? Sorry, but you shouldn't be down here on the foreshore. Why not? Please leave now, it's not safe here. Then why are you here? I'm simply having a quiet moment away from my colleagues as I attempt to eat my breakfast. This rather disappointing flapjack. Maybe I can get more out of him with a little food bribe. Do you want this muffin? Blueberry! I love blueberry muffins. Are you sure you don't want it? Here, take it. From long range. No? Okay. Why, thank you. What a kind young man. For that, I'll give you a few minutes of my time, but you really must leave soon. Have you seen a man passing by here? My friend Vincent appears to have disappeared. He must have passed you on your way here. I'm afraid I haven't seen anyone, young man. Are you sure? About 6 feet, brown hair, beard, 30-ish? I certainly haven't seen him. He can't have just disappeared. I'm not very familiar with this stretch of the Thames. Perhaps your friend has left the shore via another exit? There's only one exit, the way you must have come in. And I'm afraid I really can't help you, my dear sir. My colleagues are further downshore. Perhaps you can ask them. But I can swear I haven't seen anything. I would not lie to a man who has so generously given me his blueberry muffin. Why must I leave the shore? Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. I come here every week and no one has ever told me to leave before. Let alone a man who appears to be some sort of scientist. Haven't you heard about the meteor shower? No? Unbelievable how the youth of today can be completely oblivious to major events going on around them. Huh? I'd spent the last 2 days in a hungover stupor, glued to watching DVDs as I recovered from a big night out with Laurie and our friends. 2 days ago, around 6 PM, a meteorite shower of a very clustered and confined nature landed about 100 miles upstream in the River Thames. Come to think of it, I did see a shooting star around that time. Precisely. Why does a meteor landing on the Thames mean that I have to leave the shore? There was something strange about the meteor shower. Strange? It was not picked up on any satellite equipment or interstellar object trackers, and communication networks have been erratic ever since. That must be why I can't get through to him. Meteors usually picked up by these object trackers and satellites? Certainly, but they're not the only strange things about this shower. What else has happened? What on earth is going on? Since it landed, there have been reports the length and breadth of the Thames of massive tidal fluctuations. Freak tides that have been sweeping people away in moments of sudden ferocity. Oh no, has this happened to Vincent? We must get someone out there to search for him. I'm afraid that won't be possible. No direct contact is allowed with the water for fear of contamination. Contamination? But my friend could be in there somewhere, drowned. Our initial readings upon arriving here a few moments ago seem to indicate that any tidal occurrences are unlikely to have happened here in the last couple of hours. So you're saying Vincent's safe? All I can say is, I haven't seen your friend. I really hope this is all a major exaggeration. Surely I would have seen this tidal occurrence or heard Vincent struggling if any of this had happened. He was only a minute ahead of me. This is very strange indeed. What's this contamination you speak of? The water have been acting very strangely since the impact. We need to conduct further tests before I can confirm the nature of the contamination. Is it serious? Initial tests on meteorites have shown that they contain completely unknown elements not found anywhere on Earth. Whatever these elements are, we believe they're causing tides to suddenly have a violent mind of their own. Incredible. This is why you must leave, sir. For all we know, these meteorites may have released something fatal, contamination in the water. Why hasn't the Thames been barriered off? Why was I allowed down here at all if all of this had been going on? Somebody removed the barrier this morning. It disappeared completely when we arrived. Was it you? That would be a criminal offence, you know. No way. When Vincent and I arrived, we walked straight in. Well, I really must ask you to leave for your own health. You may need to be tested by my colleagues on your way out for contamination. Tested? Of course. If you show signs of infection from the water, you will have to go into quarantine. Quarantine? In fact, that might be where your friend is now. Please go, my colleagues will talk to you more about it. Don't like the sound of this. First Vincent is missing, now I might be put in some kind of quarantine for a meteorite-related infection. What is going on? Who are you? My name is Dunk. Headley Dunk. What are you doing here? I work for UK ASA and we are conducting tests around the recent meteor shower as I have told you. Really not safe for you to be here. How is it safe for you to be here? I am a trained man. I know exactly what to do in the event of a tidal incident and I have the equipment to save my life. You, on the other hand, do not. What is UK ASA? United Kingdom Aeronautics and Space Agency. Wow. Go back. Why must I leave the shore? Are you serious? We've done this already. Bye. Thank you for the muffin, but please leave as quickly as you can. Methinks I'm going to have to use my metal detector. Methinks use on myself. Use on the scientist. Dr. Headley Dunk. It's not gonna work. I think I'm gonna have to use this and find some meteorite. I should have a look for more clues. Vincent can't have just disappeared here. Okay. Oh, the locket. There's something golden shining from the shore. It's a locket that Vincent found. You really wouldn't be so careless to drop this. Something's up here. This could be very serious. What if he's been swept away in the Thames? I have to find him. Surely the scientists would have seen him go past. All this meteor shower, tidal fluctuation and contamination going on, I really have to find Vincent. If he's not on the shore, I have to get back up to the street and have a look. Maybe the pub we go to regularly is a good start. It's just around the corner. Have a look at... Locket that Vincent found. Seems to be made of gold. Front of locket. Inside locket. Back of locket. Okie dokie. Let's try going up the old steps. No point to go up these steps, they lead nowhere and look slippery. I'll show the locket to this. No, right, let's go back to the shore then. Oh my god. It's a UKSA scientist. He appears to be busily writing down notes. Physical violence is not going to get me anywhere. Talk to these bozos. Hello, excuse me. Yes? Have you seen my friend Vincent? Can't you see we're busy here? What are you doing on the shore anyway? I've been through this with your colleague. Have you seen a brown-haired man with a beard, around 6 foot, 30-ish years old, pass this way in the last few minutes? Sir, we are UKSA officers here conducting official and confidential business. Any man on this beach should have been tested and taken to quarantine. You haven't seen him. Any man on this beach would have been tested and taken to quarantine. You're not answering the question. My friend is missing. Cut the crap. Sir, swearing at an UKSA employee is a criminal offence. Is it really? I don't think it is. The prohibited area and the fact you're here is most alarming. You must submit yourself to us for a test. Can you tell me if he's gone to quarantine area? That is classified information. Those in quarantine cannot be named. Well, my friend's missing. He entered the shore a minute before me and now he's gone home and dropped this precious gold locket. Missing persons must be reported to the police. Now please submit yourself to us for a blood test to determine your level of contamination. I won't do it. I must find my friend. You'll be blocked from leaving the beach until you have completed this test. The positive result will see you earmarked for quarantine. This man is impossible. Don't have time for this whilst Vincent is missing, even drowning downstream somewhere. What are you doing here? It's official UKSA business. All you need to know is a cluster of meteorites landed in the Thames 2 days ago. Please do not touch the water, and if you see anything resembling a meteorite fragment, please report it immediately to the authorities. How do I know what a meteorite fragment looks like? Please, sir, we're very busy. I'm sure Dr. Dunk can answer any questions you may have. Now, please submit yourself for your blood test. I refuse to waste time on some tests while Vincent is missing like this. Perhaps he's in quarantine. Goodbye. You will not be able to leave until the test has been completed and your quarantine status confirmed. That's what you think. Oh. It's bloody Rosa. Massive tensor barriers have been set up blocking the exit. Policeman guarding the blocked exit at the shore. He's rather menacing looking, but hopefully he can help me find Vincent. Trying to touch this man could possibly result in the end of my life. So, no, I'm not doing that. Excuse me, officer. Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here then? Officer, I'd like to report a missing person. A missing person, you say, Governor? Who ain't a missing person these days? It's all gone Pete Tong since that blooming shower. Have you seen a brown-haired man with a beard, 30-ish years old and around 6 feet tall around here in the last 30 minutes? Have I, heck? I've been putting up all this bloody barrier after some pilot pulled down the last one. Sir, my friend is missing. Please help. How long has your friend been missing then? Well, about half an hour. Are you having a giraffe, mate? Pardon? Are you having a laugh, ain't ya? Probably gone on the pug for a pig's ear, mate. Got missing people all over Greater London. Thames is pulling them under left, right and centre. Little Doris is down to feed the ducks and bam, she's under the water and brown bread for all we know. So you're saying you don't care that my friend has gone missing? Look, son, you come back to me when he's going gone for 3 days and then we can talk about it. Till then, we ain't got the resources. This is a first-class lazy bastard we have right here. I need to get out of here so I can find Vincent. Perhaps he's right though. What if I'm panicking for nothing? Vincent left the Thames. The first place to look might be the pub. Then I could find that quarantine area and see if he's there. Why is the exit blocked? This area is blocked, sir, because it's a prohibited area. You are breaking the law by being here. Barry wasn't here when I arrived. Were you the slimy Frankie Howard who committed this lemon lime? Oh, God. If by that you mean did I move the barrier, no, I certainly did not. Anyway, you cannot get through here until you've been tested for contamination. There's some men of science down there who you must talk to for this, but No buts, Governor. You have to take the test. Policeman takes out his radio. This is Norman to Dr. Reynolds. Do you come in here? Do you come in? Over? You went Australian there. Can't quite make out the crackle reply. I got one here for testing. I'm going to send him over. Over. Sharp crackle signals his response. Alright, mate. No option but to go get that test done. How can I get out of here? The only way you're getting out is if you pass that test, me mucker. You fail, these eggheads over there will take you up to the quarantine tent up on the bank. I get the feeling you're not going to help me find my friend, not going to let me past, and they're going to force me to do the test. The policeman smiles. Tell me more about the meteorites. I ain't no scientist, am I? A bunch of meteorites what crashed into our beloved Thames 2 nights ago. Since then, the water has been swelling up and down the river, dragging people under. Across the old nation, the Thames has been blocked off until they work out what's going on. What have they found out so far? Well, all I know is that meteorites have been washing up and people have been cashing in on it big time. What do you mean cashing in? My wife Noreen, her cousin Jeff, well, he was fined a bit yesterday when he was down by the river with his dog. Sold it today for, wait for it, £60,000. Wow, who bought it? Black market trade, innit? This stuff's from outer space, for God's sake. Are you endorsing illegal selling of prohibited and dangerous goods? Oi! Don't you dare say that to me, my friend. Isn't it dangerous to handle fragments? Can't you get sick or contaminated? All I will say, if a piece of that fell into my hand, I would be out of here like a shot to my nearest shifty seed and on a first-class flight to Benidorm in a heartbeat, mate. Man is clearly a corrupt piece of work. Perhaps I can work this in my favour. What do the meteorite fragments look like? All I know is that they're black and shiny, mate, and worth a bloody fortune. Oh, it's a jammy geezer that makes a fortune out of a bloody national crisis. Bye. Here, take this form. You'll need to give that to Dr. Reynolds, the chief scientist down there, so you can do your test. Fill that in. If you're all clear, I'll let you pass. If you fail, you go into quarantine. Thanks, I guess. Right, do I have anything that is black and shiny? No. Shall I bribe him with some coins? Let's do that. Gives me a look that says, is that all you got? It's not going to work. Right. Shall I fill this test out? I doubt I can. Right. It's your boy. Right, let's go and try and give this test to Doc Reynolds. He changes some paraphernalia on the table. He seems to be testing the water or something. Hello there. Much too busy in his work to even notice me. That's a funny idea. Okay, looks like my only option is to take your test. Here's the form you need to fill in. Excellent. Please roll up your sleeve so I can take a blood sample. Okay. Now take a moment. You'll just feel a little prick. Ouch. Now simply shake your blood in this vial and the colour will determine your status. Oh dear, it's turned blue. What does that mean? You're being contaminated by the water. But I haven't even touched the water. We're still learning how this works. It seems the meteorites have travelled downstream and changed the chemical balance of the water. With the tide rising and falling so often, this whole area would have been exposed to the meteor elements. Therefore, it's safe to say this whole area is probably contaminated, and I myself will be too. But these are the risks we take in the endless pursuit of good science, dear boy. What will happen? Am I going to get sick? Am I going to die? We aren't quite sure of the exact effects of Riat. That is why you must go to quarantine. My friend's gone missing. I'm afraid your friend will have to wait. We'll be finished here in a couple of hours. Please wait around and we will escort you to the quarantine when we're finished. Oh. 2 hours? I don't have that amount of time. Even if I am infected with something, isn't 2 hours of further exposure going to make it even worse? Just do as I say. What was your name? Winston. Just do as I say, Winston. This will be over soon and I will take you to the quarantine. Here's your form. This is to confirm you cannot leave the shore without us being with you. This is incredibly frustrating. Looks like I'm well and truly stuck now. I need to find a way to get out of here. I need to check the pub and the quarantine area. If Vincent is there, I'll have to try the police again. How am I going to get out? I can't afford to wait and be trapped in quarantine for God knows how long. Right, let's do another save. Test failed. Right, can I do any detecting? No, right. Black and shiny. Well, I might as well talk to him again. So you've completed the test? Yes, I have to stay here for 2 hours now. Is there no way you can help me escape? I'm afraid you're going to have to hold tight. The best I can do is give you this info sheet. Thanks, what is it? Just a bit of light reading to help you buy the time. Press release we created to alert people to the dangers of the recent meteorite shower. Riveting, I'm sure. Let's have a look then. Read this on face value, it looks as if we're all going to die. Warning, do not pick up or touch anything resembling this rock. There we go. Warning, if you see anything resembling this, do not attempt to touch or pick it up. Picking up one of these could be immediately fatal as this rock is unknown to science. Should you see anything resembling this picture, you must immediately call the authorities on 555-9991. Really? Picture one of the meteorites from the shower. Surprisingly round and smooth, jet black in colour with strange shimmery silver dots. Picking up one of these could be immediately fatal as this rock is unknown science. Should you see... Has the phone number of the authorities as well. So much drama. A well-known area code in the UK, 555. Right, so how can I detectorize? I've got to find or make one of these rocks, I imagine. Need patience, so we'll take you to quarantine in a couple of hours. Yeah, okay. Right, what have we got in here? Oyster card. To Water's Edge. I don't think I've been there. I haven't been there yet. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, a ducky. How pleasant. That's a rock here. Oh, it's a shiny vial of glitter. Okay. Looks like a vial of silver glitter. Strange what washes up with the tides. God knows how long this thing has been tossed about in the water, but it is the Mudlarks' way to grasp these opportunities for free glitter. Or he might want it. Looks good as new. Right, so I have glitter to put on a rock that I need to make black. Ah, a rock. That looks much too heavy to lift. Large rock, fairly indistinguishable. Do I have something? Oh, shoe. Old shoe hangs from the chain. Already got snagged here in the high tide. Don't want a dirty old shoe. Right. Do I have anything that could break? Rock. Anything? Can I chip it with the key? Right, so perhaps something will have changed if I go elsewhere now. Perhaps... is there anything that I can use to break that rock? Oh, hello. Large, smooth, and strangely round stone. Rock looks a lot like the meteorite in the leaflet. The wrong colour, but it's round and smooth. I'll take it and see what I can do. So, I need to find some paint or something. Picking up boys was not one of the reasons I started mudlarking. Right, I don't have anything. No. Don't see any paint anywhere. I didn't think that this would be the thing that took a long time to do. Thought we were going to be in the middle of a proper mystery. Instead, I'll try and find some black paint. Ah, a lump of coal. A large chunk of coal is washed up on the shore. This might come in handy. I'll just break a chunk off. Got a piece. Right. Right, let's coal the stone. Let's see what happens if I smash these together. Coal has been obliterated and I'm left with some coal dust. Stains the hands terribly. Now let's use the coal dust. On the stone, the dust won't stick to the rock, it needs something else. Right, let's use the glitter. Use the glitter on the rock. No? Ah. Ah. Balls. Right, I need to find some kind of glue. Unless I just wash this in the river. See what this achieves. Okay, so he's washing the car. That's the glossy, sticky, black tar-like paste. I hope I know what I'm doing. I don't think this is quite ready yet. It needs something else added to the mushroom. Yes, so we know it's got this. This should do the trick. A gooey, glittery black mess. It's super sticky. Fingers crossed this works. What I now have is a semi-convincing fake meteorite. This will hopefully be my ticket out of here. Pretty convincing fake meteorite fragment. Right, let's save again. This way. Let's bribe the copper. Here you go, PC Norman. Excuse me, officer. Be patient, Gov. Just a couple more hours. Just gone Australian again. Wait, look what I found on the shore. You are pulling my leg, son. You haven't gone and found a bloody meteorite. You jammy bastard. I know, isn't it incredible? I just found it sitting on the ground over there. It looks like it's just washed up. Policeman looks absolutely green with envy. He can barely contain his rage. Just ain't fair. £60,000 you'll get for that at least, you jammy git. Things I could do with that sort of bread and honey. Why don't you take it? Don't you take the piss, mate. If you gonna start raving chicken oriental, Guff. Really, take it. I don't need the money. Besides, holding this radioactive contaminated space rock any longer may just kill me. Well, me mucker, I can't be having that. No, sir, can't have another death on my hands. Another? Never mind. Here you go. Bless you, I can't believe it. A tear appears out the corner of his eye from pure happiness. Hope he doesn't hope he doesn't click to the fact that this is a rock covered in coal glitter. Off to Marbella I am, forget this bleating nonsense. Before I can say anything, he hands me his badge and takes off. Can't believe that actually worked. And he got rid of the thing as well. Barrier. I feel a bit sorry for tricking him by that, but it seemed to be no other way. I'd find Vincent. I'll try the pub, I think. Just one. There's one just down the street, a quaintly titled Cock Inn, that is where we always go for a tipple. Chance is slim, but he might be there. I should check out that quarantine zone too. Meanwhile, I hope I'm not dying of meteor radiation poisoning or something. Right, let's do another save. Let's try not save all the time. Which way are we going? Map, massive map. The Cock Inn, foreshore entrance. No. Southwark, Bermondsey, Deptford. Oh, it's the boat going down the river. That, which is a bit weird if there was problems, but there we go. Blue Bridge. All right, let's go to the Cock Inn next to the tower. The Cock Inn. This public house is where Vince and I always go after our mudlarking sessions to talk about our finds and drink until we're silly. I'll check to see if somehow Vincent has come here. It's a long shot, but better than nothing. If he isn't here, our barmaid friend Nicola might have seen him. Nicola Sarcevic. Melancholy. No, not him. Nicola. Oh, hang on. Some info about he's here at the Cock. Oh my god. No sign of him at the bar. There's a games room downstairs and a few tables through the back beyond the bar. He might be in there. Nicola doesn't seem to be behind the bar. Random patron. Looks like a city type. Gus Blackwood. Genuine celebrity. It's Gus Blackwood, lead guitarist of the popular 70s, 80s rock band Cloven Hooves. I've seen him often in this pub, but given his reputation of a bit of a grump, I've never approached him. Mr. Samuels. It's Mr. Samuels, the resident pub cat. He's possibly the least friendly pub cat in all of Britain. Named Mr. Samuels because a barmaid accidentally put some Smith Samuels beer in his water bowl. Incidentally, this was the only time Mr. Samuels was nice to anyone. The man is very excitedly writing in his notebook. Right. Oh, a rag. I'll need that later. Looks like whoever was cleaning the tables has left their rag here. I don't need a dirty old rag. Bar menu. The Cock Inn serves a standard selection of burgers, fish and chips and pies. Oh, I'm too hungry at the moment. Get there in a minute. I don't recognise the barman, he must be new. Okay, let's just go to the back room. Vincent is not here. Drunk woman. This woman looks incredibly drunk. Oh, do I want to talk to the drunk woman? Oh, it's an ID card. It's a UKSA ID card, by the looks of it. Belongs to the rather drunk-looking woman sitting here. The name says Ethel Bainbridge. Perhaps she can help me find the quarantine area. Hello? You have to help me. My friend could be in quarantine with the UKSA. There's a hint of activity in this drunk woman's brain. Ethel, please tell me where the quarantine is, please. Is over. Where? Over there by the. I think she knows where the quarantine is. I have to get this information out of her. Need to check the quarantine, see if Vincent's there. Looks like I'm going to have to try and sober up this Ethel Bainbridge. Grab her. Can't steal someone's ID card, I don't want to cause a scene. Right. A rather disturbing work, I'm not sure what they're thinking hanging this here. Flowers, charming. TV, must be trying to save power or something. It's tempting to sit back and watch something, but I really have too much to do. Right, how are we going to sober you up, Ethel? Oh. Just thrust into my hands as PC Norman raced off with his priceless meteorite chunk. Pretty sure it's an offence to be carrying a police badge, but it's pretty cool, so I'll keep it for now. I think that's going to sober up. Oh, being shown a cop's badge. I think any of this stuff is going to sober up. Right, let's go talk to the barman and see if we can get some coffee or something. Also, let's have a look downstairs in the games room. Oh, it's a guy playing the piano. Vincent isn't in the pub. Just realised that in my rush to leave the shore, I don't actually have a clue where the quarantine area is. It could be anywhere in London. Maybe I could try calling this number on the fact sheet that the scientist gave me. Due to overloading, this line is currently available. Do you mean unavailable? Please try again tomorrow. Tomorrow? That was helpful. Perhaps someone in the pub will be able to help me find the right location. So I need to find out where that quarantine area is. That's my next best bet to find Vincent. It's a pretty cool machine, based on the blockbuster film Artists and Renegades 3, which was a big box office hit a few months ago. Rather strange looking pool table, it doesn't have any pockets. And the pool cue, don't want to play pool. Some decent tunes on here, nice mixture of old school classics. Sign reads 20p per play, I need to insert coins. Right, let's look at this guy. Rather posh looking gentleman seems to be having a whale of a time playing the same song over and over again on the piano. Whilst it's tempting to beat the crap out of this man, I shall refrain. Excuse me, may I have a word? Hello there, how do you like my song? It's nice, I like it. Well, thank you, kind sir. To thank you, the next time I play it, I shall dedicate it to you. Thanks. Have you seen my friend pass by? 30-ish, beard, brown hair. Can't you see that all I see is music? Music, the swing, the sway, oh how the keys do play. Man seems a bit loopy. Now be gone, I must play. What do you think of this pub? Please leave me alone now. If I'm ever going to be a star, if I'm ever going to get that big break, I must practice and I must practice more. Goodbye. Let's put a song on the old radio. Radio jukebox. Excuse me, don't you dare turn that infernal machine on. Please respect the fact that I'm a professional. It's hard to work here. You guys are a real person at work. It's like I won't be able to play the jukebox at this stage. That's my badge. Excuse me. Huh. The police think they can stop me, can they? Do they? Go ahead, officer. Arrest me for being a fabulous piano player. Don't think he's going to help. Right, well, I don't know what else. That was an ATM machine. Seems a slightly weird place to have a bank machine. It charges £1.75 per transaction. Ouch. Pub supports local artists by giving 2 of them per month the chance to create a mural on the wall of the games room. I like this one. Dinosaurs on a power line. This is signed J. Carmody. It's an interesting work. Some sort of funny ogre sitting on a chair. It's signed E. Hall. Right, let's get out of here. Right, let's talk. Oh, it's Nicola. That is Nicola, the barmaid here at the Cock Inn. She always seems to be around when me and Vincent are here, so we have got to know her a little bit. I don't want to get thrown. No, talk. Good morning, Nicola. Hey, Winston. What can I do for you? Have you seen Vincent around here today? I can't say I have, no. I was just about to ask you where he was. You two are always in here together. Oh, shite. There we go. So he hasn't been in at all today. No, what's up? It's been a very surreal morning. Basically, he's gone missing. I've almost been taken into quarantine for some sort of infection, and Vincent may or may not have drowned in the Thames. Oh my god, if you called emergency services. I couldn't get through. I bumped into a policeman earlier today who basically said they're too busy to be worried about Vincent until Vincent has been missing for 3 days. Well, he has only been missing a couple of hours. Does that really mean he's actually missing? You might be panicking for nothing. I know, but I just have a bad feeling. He was just ahead of me when we entered the foreshore. He went ahead because I got a call from Laurie and held back for a bit. Then when I went onto the foreshore, he was gone. The only exit is the same way you enter. I didn't cross paths with him at any point. That is very strange. I hope he's okay. I heard the reports of people getting swept away, something like 50 confirmed incidents. It's terrible. I just can't believe the policeman shrugged me off like that. Maybe you should go to the station. I mean, Vincent could be drowned. I'm going to rule out all the other options before I start to truly panic. Why don't you go around to his house? Oh, why didn't I think of that? Thanks, that is a great idea. Can't believe I didn't think of that. Vincent doesn't live too far away from here. I should definitely go and have a look for him at home. Even if he isn't there, maybe his flatmate might know something. Can't believe a man could be drowned and no one seems to be concerned. From the tone of PC Norman earlier today, I just know going to the police is a waste of time. Seems I now have two options, Vincent's flat and the quarantine area. If he's not there, I'll really start to panic. What really worries me is that we found a locket, a golden one, on the beach a couple of days ago. We were excited about it, and today I found it just sitting on the shore. Vincent would not have just dropped it or left it there. It could be worth a fortune. I must say I'm pretty worried for him, but you should check his flat. Maybe he just dropped the locket. He could be frantically looking for it somewhere as we speak. No, that's true. Just have a bad feeling. Well, I'll be sure to let you know if I see anything. Thanks, I appreciate that. See, there's some characters in the pub today. That's for sure. We got old Gus over there. The man is paranoid the paparazzi around every corner. He doesn't seem too bad. If he keeps shouting at that man playing the piano, we may have to do something about it. Then there's a drunkard out the back, and this guy has been writing on his notebook all day, sitting on half a pint. No idea who that is. I think it might be an author or something, that's what Brian said. Who's Brian? Oh, that's the barman who was here earlier. I see, an author, you say? Yeah, Brian said the man was babbling on about writing some sort of historical article when he bought his pint. What do you know about the meteor incident? I know it's ravaged the Thames from here to the sea. It's so strange how it's affected the tides so much. It's crazy. The material it's made out of must have some extreme qualities. I was almost dragged into quarantine myself today. Oh, really? Are you infected? So they said. I don't know how because I didn't even touch the water. I hope you aren't sick and I hope you aren't contagious. Me too. How'd you get out of it? Convinced the policeman that I found a priceless meteorite which I then gave to him as a gift. She gladly took and ran off to sell it. Ha, you joker. They basically bribed the policeman with a fake meteorite. Basically. What a day. Tell me about it. Do you know where the UKSA has based their quarantine area? No, I don't, sorry. You're going to see if Vincent's there. That's the plan. I think that drunk woman in the back, Ethel Bainbridge, knows where it is. Why don't you ask her? She's absolutely smashed. I need a way to quickly sober her up. I'd stop serving her if you like. You should have stopped serving her ages ago. Thanks, but she's far too gone for that to help too much. Do you know any old wives' tales of how to sober someone up very quickly? Well, now you mention it, there are a couple of times I've had to quickly sort out some very inebriated individuals. Those who were too fat to roll out of the pub in the middle of the night. How'd you do it? Well, you need to take a rag in linseed oil, rub it with a fresh piece of mint and hold it to a person's face for a few seconds. That sorts them right out. Do you have any of those items? Fortunately not, and all the shops seem to be closed because of this meteor crisis. Just my luck, things aren't exactly going smoothly today. Thank you so much for the tip though, I'll try and find these bits and bobs and give it a shot. Looks like I need to find a rag, which is here, some linseed oil and a fresh piece of mint. See you in a bit. Let me know if you need anything. Jesus is part of Nicola's cure. Right, shall we go? Run the save. Dirty old rubbish skip. Food bowl. Mr. Samuel's food bowl. Mr. Samuel's is the resident cat. Near the cock. A smelly old food bowl, but you will check a smelly old bin. Oh, there's a shiny ball of aluminium foil. It's a big ball of aluminium foil. Looks brand new, not dirty at all. Looks like it hasn't been used. I might sound like a madman, but I'll keep it. You can see the random stuff is coming in quite handy at times. Big ball of shiny aluminium foil. There's a beer garden. Many times have I seen tourists take pictures of this. There must be something about the name. Closed. Right. Okay, let's go and see if we can find his part. Beckham. Oh. Vincent's landlady. That's Vincent's grumpy landlady and neighbour. I forget her name. She's usually here watching the world go by and moaning that Vincent or his flatmate are making too much noise. Hi there. I think she's ignoring me. Ain't nobody getting in there. The What Alliance? This shop used to sell custom t-shirts but has since gone out of business. I hear there was some infighting amongst the owners. It's sad to see local businesses go down the drain. Some examples of what they could print on t-shirts. There's some rather racist pictures here. This is the Comeback Peter, a shop that sells designer t-shirts. I bought a couple myself. The Honeycomb Hair Salon. The spelling of salon makes me chuckle. Oh, right, yeah. Laurie went here once to get her hair rinsed and ended up at a peroxide blonde. It's not the finest hairdressing establishment in London, that's for sure. Let's knock on the door. Or open the door. Shop is closed and as such the doors shut. Okay, Vincent's flat. Door is locked. I should probably knock. Well, I mean, that's what I said. Not sure if anyone heard that. Stop that bloody racket down there, you. Yeah, as noisy as that bloody git that lives there. Hi there. Okay, well, I'm just going to knock on the door a few more times, aren't I? Not louder, still no answer. Might not be anyone home. I would like to get in there just to double check though. Boy, you pest, I told you to stop that. Hell's bells, can't a woman get some peace? Sorry to be so noisy, but I am rather keen to visit the man who lives here. Clear off. You know Vincent, don't you? Who's asking? I'm his friend. Have you seen him today? Heard him banging and crashing as he left this morning. What's it to you, boy? Thought it just dawned on me that as Vincent's landlady, she must have a spare key for the flat. I need to get in there. There could be some clues to his whereabouts. Ideally, he'll be in there watching television and the case will be closed. Say, you're Vincent's landlady, aren't you? Yes, and that bastard owes me 2 months' rent. What's it to you? What's all these questions for? Would you be able to let me in? You must have a spare key. I'm not going to let any Tom, Dick or Harry into the flat. Please? No way. But you do have a key. Of course I do. I own the place. But you ain't going to get in. Looks like my way in, but she's going to take some convincing. Good job I've got a cop badge. Here we go. PC Winston on patrol. Excuse me. Oh, you're a copper. Yes, PC Barnabas and I need to gain access to the flat immediately for urgent police business. My Tony's a copper. I love the Force. You boys do a great job of keeping these bloody goodies and little thugs around from this area. Here you go, mate. Do what you need to do. Thanks, Mum. Your cooperation is much appreciated. Vincent's bedroom door is locked, but after knocking 100 times, yelling and peeking through the keyhole, I can confirm he is definitely not in there. Maybe I can find some clues in the lounge. Hurling. It's one sport I'll never understand in a million years. Vincent subscribes to a 24-hour hurling channel. I'll leave it on, the noise keeps the burglars away, I guess. I really like this print, very colourful. Seems to be some sort of flyer about a musical audition. The notepad sitting on the table looks like there's writing on it. This needs to be investigated. The note to Vincent from his flatmate Hillary. Hey Vincent, can't get round to you on phone, mate. I think the lines are down. I'm going to be out all night, so just reminding you that we can still meet in Southwark Park tomorrow if you're still keen. I'll be at the tree by the bandstand at 10 AM as we planned last week. See you there, bud. Hillary. Interesting. Guess if I don't find Vincent today, I should investigate this. If Vincent doesn't show, at least Hillary might be able to provide some clues as to his whereabouts or something. Looks like junk mail, don't want it. Oh, it's a parrot. Frank the Budgie. Frank, a charming little budgie. Vincent's had him for a long time. I'll often come feed him and clean its cage when Vincent's away. Family photos and whatnot. It's a massive mirror. Can we walk this further across and see the budgie? No. Don't want to have it. Cricket bat. An old cricket bat. It smells of linseed oil. Vincent must have been oiling his bat last night. For an Irishman, Vincent's pretty good at cricket. I haven't played myself since high school. Oh, the glory days of scoring 74 not out and taking 4 for 34 against St Albans in a second 11 match. Good times. Aha, that's exactly what I need to make this bizarre sounding drunkenness cure that Nicola was talking about. Aside from being rather pungent, linseed oil is used to rub on cricket bats to make the wood stronger and more durable. So now I have some linseed oil. Oops. I hope this wacky cure works. Get the bat as well. Don't really want to carry that around, it's not going to fit in my pockets. Vince and I have had some epic gaming nights. Now really isn't the right time for playing video games. It's a cricket bag, probably filled with bats, with pads and other gear. Don't want to have it. Right, is that it in here? Portrait of the Queen. Generally confused as to why this is here. I think Vincent's flatmate Hillary put it up there. He's a bit of a royalist. Oh, Hillary's a man. I guess that would... Anime figurines. Monstrous Vase was here when the guys moved in. It's rather disgusting. Right, let's get out. Back to pub. Right. Oops, I went home. Do I need anything from home? There's probably more bacteria growing in there than there are people in the whole of London. Right, let's leave. Didn't mean to come home. Right. I need something off the cat. I'm going to throw this ball to him. Right, what did I need for that recipe, Nicola? Good morning, Nicola. Hey, Winston, what can I do for you? Absolutely smashed. Mint. Mint. Don't risk getting close to my stones. Where would I have some mint? Then a mixture of generic lagers and local craft beers and ales. Mint. Can't remember even having seen anything. Some sort of fuse box, no reason to fiddle with it. Terrible, please stop playing. How dare you? I'm training to play the Albert Hall. Can't stand listening to this. Be gone at once. Okay. Right, mint. 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 Where would I get mint from? Talk to some people. Oh. I don't know. The man is henched. I've never heard the word henched used, but it's quite a good one. Guys, pretty famous rock star, lead guitarist, leading 70s rock band Cloven Hooves. They did that song Pork Chop Hurricane, a bit of a classic. Excuse me. Hello. Can I ask you a few questions? Look, mate, I don't do interviews. Mr. Blackwood, it's not about your music. I'm merely being a friendly local. How refreshing. They hound you, they do, the press. Must be a drag. What can I do for you? Have you seen a bearded man around 30 years old with brown hair at any point today in the pub? Well, I haven't noticed any of everyone who come in here today, but from what I've seen, nobody fits that description. Why? He's gone missing and I'm worried. He vanished from the Thames foreshore, leaving behind something very valuable to him. Doesn't sound good. I hope he hasn't got anything to do with the meteor shower. Me too. Sorry, can't help you. I don't think you've seen Vincent. What do you know about the meteor shower incident? Not much. Just what I've read in the papers. All a bit of exaggeration, I think. Why do you say that? Well, sure, it's unexplainable that all these people have been dragged into the Thames, and indeed tragic by these so-called tidal occurrences. It all seems over now. Don't you know that the water's now unsafe? They're blocking off the whole Thames. Well, there's a woman in the back room over there, a very drunk woman who came barging into the pub an hour ago, running something about UKASA, wasting time and resources on treating people who'd come in contact with the water. Can you believe the ramblings of a drunk woman? If there's been anything that I've learned in all my years on the road with Cloven Hooves, it's that a drunk is speaking from his very soul. The ultimate pureness of thought is arrested and torn from your body and spoken into the air. Just hope my friend's okay. You heard of any of the tidal occurrences happening in central London? Not to my knowledge. You should try and have a word with that drunk. She seems to know a bit about it. That is, if you can get a word out of her. I'll try, thanks for the tip. Isn't this a great pub? It is indeed one of my favourites in London. I've often seen Gus Blackwood, lead guitarist of Cloven Hooves, here in the pub. I've always been nervous to talk to him. This guy is super famous. But today is a forced exception to the rule, and he seems a pretty down-to-earth chap, surprisingly. There's one absolute buffoon in this bar that's driving me mad. Maybe he isn't such a nice guy. Who's that? Some bloody pillock downstairs Playing that bloody piano every second of every minute is driving me mad. Thought it sounds quite nice. You try hearing that same song on repeat for 3 hours. I could see how that might grate. Worst thing is, he won't budge. I went down there to play the jukebox and he has as much as told me to sling my hook. The cheek of it. He said, "Don't you know who I am?" And I said, "No, mate, don't you know who I am?" Result, stalemate, and the bastard keeps pounding those keys. Oh dear. Who is he? Some plonker who thinks he's Liberace. Anyway, if you don't mind, I'd like to go back to my pipe. Thanks for your time, Mr. Blackwood. You're welcome. And thank you for the music. Cheers, I seem to have a reputation as some sort of grump. Will you shut up with that bloody piano? Well, I always appreciate my fans. Bye for now. See ya. Do you have any mint on you, Gus? Oh, I gotta talk to this guy. Excuse me, may I have a word? Sorry if you don't mind, I'm rather busy. No problem. No. This guy just is called Man, so I guess he's not going to be interesting. Hi there. Quiet type. Oh, Mint! Mint! Where are you, Mint? We met an impasse game. May struggle to play pool when the tail doesn't have any pockets, so I think I'll give it a miss. Can't get at it while Twinkle Fingers is around. Don't carry my debit card around with me. It stops me from committing too many impulse purchases. So a game on the pinball table. This is just it. I could just stay here and play pinball forever. That was fun. Good. Mint, where are you, Mint? Nicola wouldn't appreciate me stealing her pretty flowers. There's nothing behind the painting. What did you think this is? A computer game? There's got to be mint stuck to all these chairs. Chewing gum. I'm gonna try to use this on everything. Any mint at home? Perhaps there's some mint tea. Okay. How much time does he like to read? You and me both. I would love to be reading now. Well, no, herb box. So mint grain in the box, I can use this. How was I ever going to find that? That was a bit lucky. Which do nicely to help sober up Ethel. Let's see what happens when I mix all these together. Well, now I have an oily, minty rag. It certainly smells very strong. This should blow out the alcohol. Hopefully, the world's best drunkenness cure. Okay, that was lucky. That was the only place really that there could have been anything there. Do another. Let's go in the back room and then save it. Big fan of saving. Use it on me first. No. Excuse me, Ms. Bainbridge. There goes the still off her face. Really hope this works. Don't be alarmed. Huh? What are you doing, shoving that old piece of smelly cloth in my face? Success. Sorry, Miss Bambridge, but it was the only thing I could do to sober you up. How do you know my name? Why do you want me to sober me up? Normally men want to do the opposite. The name is written on your UKSA ID card. It's sitting right there. UKSA. Ha! What an absolute joke. That's why I'm here. Quit my job there today. Why? We were given orders to quarantine people left, right and centre after the shower struck. And the truth is, it's bollocks. How so? There's nothing to say that the water is contaminated and no reason for anybody to be held against their will. Police state tactics. If there's no reason to quarantine people, why are they doing it? Some of the organisation say it's all to allay fears with the general public to show we're doing something against something that we have actually no control of. We actually have no control of. That is these freak tidal wave instances in the Thames. Well, I think it's just an excuse to do other tests on innocent people. Strange, dangerous tests. Ethel gives the best suspicious and mysterious look, but I can't afford time on her conspiracy theories. Interesting, but what I really need your help with is the location of the quarantine tent. Don't go there, they'll detain you in an instant. I just want to go there to see if a friend has been taken in. He's gone missing. I doubt they'll tell you, but if you must, I suppose I can tell you. Thanks, I'd be very grateful. The tent is positioned behind an info kiosk that has been set up by UKSA on the Isle of Dogs near Cubitt Town. Just have your wits about you. Next thing you know, they'll be jamming needles in you and doing who knows what. Another extreme look of concern from Ethel. Thank you so much. I'll be careful. And with that, the effects of the rag wear off as I can see her face change and slump back into that of a drunkard. I should head over to this tent now. Hopefully Vincent will be there. But the way today is going, I'm beginning to doubt it. Where has he got to? Okay, so I don't want to steal that. Oh, I bet. No? Okay. Millwall, Isle of Dogs. Let's do another savey save. What's he watching on here? Scientist seems to be absolutely absorbed in some sort of music video. Hey, that's Gus Blackwood in there from the pub. We're gonna have to bribe him. I wonder if she's a fan. She seems to be completely fixated on the video music playing on the music video. Oh yeah, there was Gus there. The radio, swipe it. I think it's gonna let me use the Still a logo for the FC Wimbledon football team. Football Club. This man is a womble. Here is the quarantine area. Quarantine tent is not surprisingly off limits. This is definitely the right place though. There's a rather fidgety looking UKSA worker tapping away on the laptop. He must be the public face of this quarantine area. Right, let's talk to him then. Hello. Hello there, how can I help you? Looking for my friend. Has he been visiting our information centre here today? No, well, I don't think so anyway. I think he may have been taken into quarantine this morning. Well, yes sir, this area behind us here is the UKSA quarantine area, but I'm certainly not at liberty to divulge any information regarding patients who have arrived in our facility. Unless he's an immediate family member, of course. No, we're not related. Why is everything always so difficult? Please, my friend Vincent has gone missing and there's virtually no other explanation other than drowning to explain his disappearance. He's about my height, brown hair, brown beard. I'm sorry sir, but as I say, I cannot divulge any information about patients here at this facility. Your friend may or may not be here. For your sake, I hope he is. Do you inform the police of his disappearance? I certainly have, but they're useless and not interested. Well sir, you might have to sit tight on this one. Quarantine patients who respond well to our treatment should be out in a couple of days. What? I don't have time to wait around. I need to rule out all the possible places Vincent could be as quickly as possible here. Life could be at stake. I'm afraid I can't wait that long. So I'm afraid I really can't help you here. I suggest you have a look elsewhere for your friend. And if he is here, he will contact you upon his release. Okay, thanks. What's going on here? Sir, it's the UKSA Information Centre for informing and inquiring public about the recent meteor shower. I see, and the quarantine area too. Yes sir, this is where the infected are brought for tests and treatment for their ailments. Do you have any questions I can help you with? Was there any tidal incidents reported in London this morning? There have been numerous tidal fluctuations reported within London boundaries today, yes. Oh dear. Do you know the exact time and location of these occurrences? I'm afraid the information I'm supplied is only general, but I can confirm there were instances at 8:03am, 9:26am and 10:47am. Vincent went missing around 9:15am. Were there any casualties or missing persons relating to those incidents? A old woman was walking her dog down the bank of the Kew. She was pulled out by passers-by who saw her as they jogged past the river. Apart from that, nothing. My friend was lost around London Bridge. No reports from there? I can give you exact whereabouts of incidents that occurred involving reported missing people, but for events not involving missing people, I'm not given exact location or information. My friend went missing very close to one of the times you've mentioned. Do you think there's a connection? I hope not, sir. I think you should hang tight. I'm sure he'll show up. There's been very few fatalities in London, and all of them have been people down on the riverbank in darkness late at night. During the day, there are always passers-by to help fish out those who are swept away. All those who are fished out are taken to quarantine for treatment. Perhaps passers-by did pull Vincent out, which would mean he would be here. Please let me know if my friend's here. I'm sorry, sir, but again, I must remind you that I cannot do that. Is there any way I can convince you to let me know if my friend is in quarantine? No, sir, I really can't help you. Please drop the issue or I'm going to have to call security. Is there any news regarding the meteor? The team is working around the clock to ensure the safety of all citizens. Currently working on securing and blocking off the Thames to ensure future tidal events do not cause civilian harm, as well as providing treatment for those infected by the water. What sort of tests and treatments go on here? The action of our doctors is classified information at this stage, but I can confirm they are successfully working towards treating the affected. Meteorites contain chemical elements that we believe may harm humans. Upon impact directly in the Thames waterway, hundreds of small meteorites polluted the entire river system, meaning a massive cleanup job for our team. What dangers does the water possess? Apart from these freak tidal occurrences which are as yet unexplained, we believe the water may harm humans. As you've said, but exactly how does the water harm humans? Does it cause cancer? Are there viruses involved? We're currently working our way through all possible options. This guy should be a politician. He's very good at talking a lot without giving any actual information. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Let me know if you need any more information on the meteorites, and good luck finding your friend. Thanks. For nothing. Need to find a way to get into that tent. Is that Gus Blackwood I saw in that video? Isn't he dreamy? What a star. I mean, he was great in Cloven Hooves, but in this song, his bass is freaking amazing. I'm a big fan myself. Really? Awesome. Would you be able to tell me if my friend's in quarantine? Sorry, friend. That's classified information for non-family members. What work are you doing here? I'm involved with UKSA HQ, helping to provide live up-to-date news on the meteor shower incident. Do you have anything to do with the quarantine tent? Not really. That's not in my brief. Do you have access to who is in the tent? No, I do not. Do you have access to the tent itself? As an employee of UKSA with full biocrisis training, I do have access, yes. Any chance of getting in there and have a look for my friend? To have a look for my friend. Are you mad? That would get me fired and you would be arrested. It's worth a try. I'm just so worried about my friend. Where did you last see him? Just the entrance of the Thames foreshore near London Bridge. He's gone missing. I hope you find him. Good luck. Thanks. You're a big fan of Gus Blackwood? Oh man, he's hot shit, isn't he? Never seen a man play the bass so sexily. He looks a bit weak in the knees over this man. He is the best bass player of his generation. Agreed. I know the man personally. No way! Way. You are shitting me. Saw him earlier today. Ah! Is he your friend? What's the story? Regular pub I frequent. We've become good friends over the years. A little white lie never hurts. No way! Way! If I go there, will I see him? Probably. He's usually hanging around the Cock Inn. Oh. My God. Shit, but I'm stuck here. This is an 18-hour shift. It's too many hours. Wow, that's it for the long haul. Which head? This head? This head? So you couldn't do me a big favour, could you? Go on. I have this CD. Can you ask Gus to sign it for me? If you could do me a favour as well. Well, I'd basically do anything for a signed Gus Blackwood CD. If I get the autograph, will you let me have a peek into the quarantine tent to see if my friend's there? Well, that's a big ask. Signed Gus Blackwood CD. What the hell? Yes, I'll do it. Great, I'll get onto it. Thank you so much. Here's the CD. Well, I think I found the biggest fan of Gus Blackwood in the entire world. Hopefully you'll sign this CD and fingers crossed that Vincent will be found in this tent. How's it going? You alright? Bye for now. Bye. Right, so I have to go and do that. Dreamy Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty Pirate. Right, where am I going? The pub. So, I'm going to have to get this guy to shut up. Because he's not going to sign anything while he's doing this. Get another Cock Inn. Gus! Me old mucker. Excuse me, Mr. Blackwood? Yes, mate, how's things? I wonder if you could please do me a little favour. And what, pray you, would be this favour? I've just bumped into a massive fan of yours. How delightful, always appreciate a fan, a man or woman. A woman, she seems very into you. Even more delightful. I know, pretty good. These are the guys who've just done that hot new adventure game that I haven't bought yet because I've got a million others. Hob Sparrow. How did I come up in conversation? You haven't been telling all and sundry that I'm here, have you? Of course not, Mr. Blackwood. Call me Gus, for Christ's sake. Gus. Better. Haven't noticed she was absolutely enhanced in the music video featuring your good self. Blimey. We got to talking about the video and I mentioned I'd just seen you in a pub. She's given me the CD and asked if you could sign it for her. Well, I don't just give away autographs. Not after I found out most of them I was doing were later being sold on the bloody internet. Cheeky bastards. Could you make an exception this time? Please? Here's the deal. I'm going to have to get that piano player to shut up. Go on. You get that bloody Liberace downstairs, shut up, and I'll sign it. Again, why is everything always so difficult? The plonker is driving me up the wall. Will you stop playing that bloody piano, you nonce? That's not very nice, I guess. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Really? Oh. Okay. I just wanted to shut up so I can play the jukebox, that's all. You won't let me go near the thing. I don't care to go back down there because I think if I see him, I'll punch his lights out. And I don't want to wake up to that headline tomorrow. Fair enough. Bass legend Dex Piano Man. Indeed. So you get rid of that Mavis playing downstairs and get that jukebox playing and I'll sign my life away. Thanks, Gus, for making this overly complicated and difficult. Honestly, how hard is it to sign a CD? Oh well, looks like Mr. Piano Man needs to get the boot so I can fire up that jukebox. Can you sign my friend? Sorry, mate. Still no sightings of the bearded wonder. You still haven't found him? Still looking? Beard neck. Show up somewhere, don't you worry, son. Catch you later. See ya, mate. See ya, mate. Deck Piano Man. The piano's downstairs. I don't really know how to get rid of him. He's a bit of a... apparently he's been sat there playing this song for the last 3 hours. Here he is. Excuse me, can I have a word? Yes, why don't you disturb me for my art? Sorry, it's just there are a lot of people upstairs complaining that your constant playing is getting a bit annoying. Pah! Philistines, all of them. Especially that grotesque rocker. I'm certainly not stopping for him. How about stopping for me? How am I going to get my big break if I do not practice? Maybe buy your own piano and play at home? I shan't dignify such an uncouth comment with an answer. I don't think I can shut the case in his fingers. Gonna have to get him away somehow. I'm just not quite sure how. Game, that was your hint. That was your time to give me a hint. Gus Blackwood CD to be signed by the man himself, I hope. I've tried showing him my policeman's badge. Can I maybe he doesn't like aluminium foil? No. Nothing to do with the stool. He doesn't want to play pool. He doesn't want to do anything except for play this song on the piano. There's no pockets as well, so it would be billiards, I guess, not pool. No stabbing. No stabby. Right. I could show him this comet thing. No. Show him my test that I'm contagious. No. Show him the locket. No. Oh man. Alright, we'll try and stab him with this key. No. Give him my Oyster card. No. Stab him with my clay pipe. No. Right. How are we going to get him? Let's talk to Nicola and see if she has any ideas. Thanks for the cure. It worked a treat. No problem, Winnie. No. That's the end of that. It's cool. It's free. By Cloak and Dagger. Right, we can't do anything with that. Just search for Mudlarks game on the internet. It's on itch. I don't think it's on Steam. They've put some of their other stuff on there for free on Steam. I think. Have they put other free stuff on Steam? Can't remember. Yeah, itch.io. Search for Mudlarks, it'll be there. Oh, you're missing out. Right, how am I going to get rid of this guy? This is the first time I've kind of properly been scratching around. What would the piano guy want? Right, there's no point going back here. Well, alright. No, can't go back to the foreshore. They're taking me into quarantine. I'll find the quarantine area. Yes, I know where the quarantine area is. It's in Isle of Dogs. Sob story. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anywhere that it would be. I just want to take this cricket bat and smack him in the face. Oh, what was this pamphlet?